Well, here we go. Fighting talk gets now attacked.
Right. As you saw before the credits, yes, I was in London this weekend. It was an amazing city. I'm intending on going back there very, very shortly, probably in August for my birthday. Thank you for making me feel welcome, London. I dropped a pound coin in the street and I was chased for about 100 metres by some guy who saw me drop it and get it back to me. That doesn't happen everywhere. London, thank you for making me have faith in our country again. Where do I start with FIFA? Well, the corruption, the bribery, the scandal, all the same thing, I know, I'm pretty sure you're going to say, but at no point does any of it change anything. Blatter still got back in. What had to have happened for him not to get back in power? I mean, it's beyond a joke. I mean, it was even discussed on Fighting Talk when I was there, but even for comedic responses, you actually found yourself thinking, nothing's ever going to change unless they actually kick Blatter out and change it for the better, for that matter. But you know, you didn't come with lecturing communism, so I'm about to say words I've never said before, mainly because of my weight I used to be at. All you can eat is an offer, not a challenge. When I went there for breakfast this morning when I was in London, at the Travelodge in King's Cross, they had an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. Nothing says you're on holiday more than the breakfast buffet. And for £7.95, believe me, I'll have as much as I want for that. But when you go up for the fourth time, that's a bit extreme. You're more judgmental for that breakfast buffet when you say to the person next to you, you see him? Don't look now, look at him, don't look. He's got ham, sweet corn, and bananas in the same plate. On a breakfast buffet? Who put sweet corn on a breakfast buffet to begin with? I actually generally think that they may have brought that from home. Which means, why did you bother paying for the breakfast buffet in the first place? You can bring food from home to a hotel. What do I know, eh? As I predicted, Arsenal won the FA Cup yesterday. That'd be Saturday the 30th of May. They had a fantastic 4-0 victory over Aston Villa. I did predict that Arsenal would smash Aston Villa to pieces, and although it took a little bit longer than it did for Southampton to do it, they did get the job done. I do feel that Tim Sherwood is a good coach, but I don't think he's a manager. Therein lies the issue. Aston Villa need management, not coaching. I also do think that most of their squad, Fabian Delph aside, will probably get picked apart in the summer, especially Christian Benteke being with Liverpool. Personally, I would love to see him come and join us, but you know, that's up to Mr. Henry to decide. That's if we even have Ben Rodgers in charge of the agreements. And while I'm talking about Liverpool, Raheem Sterling's agent, put a sock in it, because now you are making Raheem Sterling look like a worse and worse character. Either he stays or he goes. Liverpool offered a very good contract for a 20-year-old. He is not the second coming. He shouldn't be treated like a slave, as I saw printed in one journalistic tabloid, which shall not be divulged here. But he's a good player, but as soon as contract negotiations start getting announced, players start going for boil. And what Raheem Sterling needs to remember is that just because you have one good season doesn't mean you're going to have continuously good seasons. And for that, I direct you to your Michael Owens. I direct you to Robin Van Persie. He had one good season at Arsenal because of his injury proneness. And then he went to Man United, had one good season there and fizzled out. Radamel Falcao, Atletico Madrid and Monaco. Fantastic player. Came to play in the Premier League, he couldn't hack it. Raheem, just because you want to play for someone like Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Chelsea or Man City for that matter, because they're bigger clubs, I need to remind you something, Raheem Sterling. Right now you're playing as the focal point of Liverpool's attack because of injuries to Daniel Sturridge and the inadequacies of Mario Balotelli. If you play for one of those other teams, you'll have to fit into how they play. You want to play Champions League football, Raheem? You were playing in the Champions League this year as the focal point, no less. You didn't really set the world on fire. So, I think maybe you should get a new agent. And to close this week, I just want to say thank you to the person on Friday night, Saturday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, who 2 hours before my alarm was due to go off for me to go to London to watch Fighting Talk, decided to sing at the top of their voice, A Yellow Ribbon. I have no idea who you were. I have no interest in knowing who you were. But what I will say is, thank you so fucking much for waking me up at that fucking time in the morning. It's such a joy to hear such a out of tone song being sung like that. I know I can't sing, but I don't try to sing. Okay, I sing when I'm happy. I don't sing on the Mat Attack because this is my focus. If I want to sing, I go to a karaoke bar and let people who are drunk applaud me off stage. I don't do it in the street at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Anyway, that will do it for this week, guys. As usual, Mat Attack this on Twitter, Facebook. I'm out.